In this video, I will demonstrate Hela, a fully offline Sinhala AI chatbot. This system runs completely without internet, using Ollama, ChromaDB, and Streamlit. First, I will disable the Wi-Fi to prove the system runs fully offline. As you can see, Wi-Fi is now turned on. No network connection is active on this machine throughout this demonstration. Uh, let's come to the terminal and run Ollama list. So this will show all the models stored locally on this machine. As you can see, there are three models in my machine. First one is SynGamma. This is the model that I have used for my AI chatbot. And also you can see the Quen 2.57V, which I used earlier for this chatbot and found out that its Sinhala fluency is not up to the level of SynGamma. Then I shifted to SynGamma, and I have used nomic-embed-text for RAG retrieval from our knowledge base. Both all models are stored locally. No internet is needed to run them. Then let's check whether Ollama is running. Yes, as you can see, Ollama is running on my PC. Then let's launch the chatbot. So the chatbot is launching and the Streamlit server starts locally on port 8501. So the browser opens automatically, but there is no needed for internet. So as you can see, the system is not connected to the internet, and in the left side you can see that LAI system status LAI is loaded. That means the SynGamma model is ready, and the knowledge base active means our ChromaDB is loaded with our Sri Lanka knowledge files. So this Sinhala AI chatbot is a general knowledge chatbot about Sri Lanka. So the knowledge base for those general knowledge is loaded to the ChromaDB right now. So let's give it some example query like this one. So it will take some time as it is running on my personal computer and it has a low CPU power. Until the query response come, I will explain how my chatbot works. So when a user types a single question, what happens first is the question is converted to a vector embedding using that nomic-embed-text model that I showed earlier that is running locally on my PC. So then ChromaDB searches the local knowledge base. In my case, there are 5 knowledge bases: history.txt, geography.txt, cuisine.txt, wildlife.txt, and another txt. So from then it retrieves the top 3 most relevant text chunks using the cosine similarity. So you can see here that when I ask about like Sri Lanka සාක්ෂරතා අනුපාතය කීයද, the chatbot returns with මට මේ ගැන තොරතුරු නැත. So one of the main things in this features of this chatbot is it has a constitutional AI. It is a constitutional AI, and one of the main rules in the constitution is honesty. So it is not allowed to fabricate or hallucinate answers to answer everything. If it doesn't know, it has to say that it doesn't have the necessary information to reply. මට මේ ගැන තොරතුරු නැත. So this is a example test case for that. Let's uh, try another query. So as I was explaining how this chatbot was working, let's continue that. Uh, so after getting the top three most relevant text chunks using the cosine similarity, prompt will be uh, built combining four layers. So the first layer will be the constitutional AI rules, which you can see here. There are 9 rules, uh, like it must always use Unicode, and it's what its tone must be like, and how the safety is concerned, and like that. Then the retrieved context, then the conversation history, and the user's question. So combining those four layers, a prompt will be built. So that full prompt is sent to the scene gamma model running via Ollama locally. The model generates a Sinhala response and streams it token by token back to the Streamlit interface, uh, that you are seeing right now, like that you are seeing right now. In the It will appear word by word in real time. So as you can see, if the data is available correctly on my knowledge base, it gives a correct response. In this case, it gave the correct response that Sri Lanka got its freedom in 1948. Let's try another example query. So until the response is here. So as you can see, after a one query and a one response, the previous queries or previous responses doesn't get deleted or cleared. Uh, it The session history is stored uh, until we want to clear it. So we can click on this clear chat button and uh, clear the entire session history at once. But until then, uh, uh, this session history will be stored uh, for every prompt and response. So what happens when you click on this clear chat button is it will uh, instantly reset the session history using st.rerun. So my final query was, when did the civil war in Sri Lanka was concluded, and it is giving the wrong response, and yes, it is the correct response, which is civil war in Sri Lanka was concluded in 2009. So as you can see, if the knowledge base has the correct information and data, it gives the correct responses and output. And if it doesn't has the data or information in the knowledge base, it doesn't hallucinate, or it doesn't give fabricated answers. It will just say that it doesn't have the necessary information. So this concludes the demonstration of Helia, an offline Sinhala AI chatbot for Sri Lanka general knowledge. Thank you.